이게 NPC들끼리 싸우면 지지부진한데 막 이렇게 플레이어가 와가지고 뒤에서 두들겨 패주면 그만 됐더라고. 이런 애들 뒤통수를 때려줘야지. 싸우고 있는 애 뒤로 가가지고. 다굴엔 장사가 없다. 내가 당했던 서러움을 느껴봐라. 인디언법이나 당하라고.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy.
You should show a little more respect, Divish. We'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
쉴 틈이 없네. 아니 서두르라면서 왜 이렇게 천천히 다녀요. 뭐임? 왜 넘어뜨림? 뭐야 얘 왜 이래? 일부러 못하게끔 해놓은 거야? 뭉쳐서 가란 얘기인가 봐. 혼자 가지 말고. 이름값 못하네요. 저 앞에 뭐야? 뭘 우리 편 때렸어. 갑옷 입고 몇 미터 뛰어도 죽을 것 같다고? 얘네들은 항상 훈련하잖아. 그리고 힘들어도 어쩌겠어요. 지금 저거 부서지면 망하는데.
Now we've got them.
뭐 이렇게 하면 되는 거 아니야? 야 같이 가! 저 앞에 있네. 데이트하고 있네. 후반에는 돈 진짜 잘 주네.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle.
아니 다 만들어 놓고 이제 만든 걸로
How do we get that
협박하려고?
rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very intimate terms with Toth. He
주인공
might be able to tell us
똑똑하네.
something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Stop talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry, just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orc, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
물량 먹으려고 사실 아까 전에 보고 있었는데 내가 말 걸기 전에 바로 이렇게 씬으로 넘어갈 줄 몰랐어.
How did you meet him?
He killed my parents.
What? Toth killed your parents?
You can understand. They were weak. Istvan's strong. He took better care of me than any father.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
뭐?
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages
주인공이
in the
화술이
castle,
높아가지고.
and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better
모르겠어요.
brave your
거의
words
이게
for your own
마지막인 것 같긴
sake,
한데.
because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything.
뭐 라오어 2가 팔렸다고?
Anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
칫.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares
아직은
about him.
중고
We'll just have to see if the
팔리어서.
bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
며칠 전에 중고는 4.5였다고요? 와, 시세가 확확 바뀌네. 이제 나온 지 일주일 됐지?
Sir Istvan! What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, Your Grace. And for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
준비가 됐다면 뭐 그냥 가도 되지 않나? 아, 왜 이렇게 멀리 계세요?
야. 야.
글쎄요, 어디까지가 엔딩인지 모르니까. 저 성만 공략하면은 딱 엔딩 각일 것 같긴 한데 모르지 뭐.
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'll be delighted.
To smash my castle?
아니 뭐 어쩌라고요? 나보고 먼저 쏘라며.
Didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Take care.
야.
아, 여기에 이렇게 소고기가 많았는데 그 음식 찾으러 가겠다고 그냥 사방팔방을 뛰어다녔으니 이거 한 마리만 잡았어도 200개는 나왔겠다. (172개) 아, 소고기가 많은 거지. 소고기가 172개나 나왔잖아.
야. 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 야.
길을 잘못 고른 것 같아요. 올라갈 수 있나?
Load the trebuchet.
저녁 뭐 먹을 거냐고요? 글쎄요. 빨리 해. 내가 일바란 말이야. 진짜 이렇게 쪼이면은 진짜 며칠 동안 쏘긴 쏴야겠다. 이것도 딱 하나만 있잖아. 오늘 엔딩 보냐고요? 모르겠어요. 이거 2번 돌려서 쏘는 거가 되게 멋있던데. 마스터 치프처럼 타고 날아가지고. 여기 이렇게 해갖고 이렇게 딱 구겨가지고. 이거 타고 넘냐고? 저거 가지고 넘는 순간 죽겠다. 죽어서 넘어가겠다. 아니 들어가 있는데 뭘 또 넣는 거야?
God be with you. God be with you.
아, 날아가는 거 쫓아가서 봤었어야 되는데.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
We're going to watch Ishtar shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time.
또 며칠 지나갔다가 오래.
Take care.
근데 주인공 스킬 찍어가지고 대기 탈 때는 저거 체력이나 그런 거 안 떨어지거든요? 여기서 이틀 돌리자. 스킵 기능이요? 일부러 이렇게 한 것 같아요. 아니 근데 어차피 로딩해도 이렇게 돌리는 것보다는 금방 걸릴 것 같은데. 솔직히 이 정도는 이해할 수 있는데 감옥에 갇혔을 때 10일을 생으로 돌리는 건 좀 이해가 안 돼요. 이거를 이렇게 10일치를 돌린다니까? 그래서 하다가 열받아가지고 이거 10일 기다리는 것보다 게임 강제 종료하고 새로 키는 게 훨씬 빨라. 수도원에서 몇 번 돌렸지. 이틀 지났는데 아직도 하고 있어요? 했나 보다.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time.
What do you think of Master Keyser?
He definitely knows what he's doing. And all that wild talk of his, rockets and such like. I'd almost let him try it out, but on some other castle.
Do you think there's any truth in it?
I've never seen such weapons used, so I can't really judge. But if his ideas worked, they'd change the way we make war. He showed me some of the drawings he has with him. I don't know if he's a genius or a madman.
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kuttenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of
제
Ishvan's
뒤에서
men, they could
뭐해?
be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't breathe easy until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear. Can I count on you?
Of course, Sir Ivar. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing. Just let me know where you find them, and that'll be that. There's no need for you to get hurt.
쟤 좀 절로 가라고 해줘요. 이건 뭐 굳이 안 해도 될 것 같고.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That István's a stubborn bastard.
All right. When do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keyser claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that